All right, we're live. Tumor Tales, boom. All right, Scot Pekarek. Haven't done an update in a minute, a little bit. So, gonna do a live one today. I am here in the lab, as opposed to the bunker, and pretty nice and flyover country here. The weather this morning about 60 degrees, nice and cool. It's been really hot. We've had a drought here. We've the community I live in has a no sprinkling ordinance, so you know that you are in a first world country, and your water tower isn't adequately sized to support the local population, and they put in a sprinkling ban of which half the people aren't even following. Uh, and if you go on the neighborhood Facebook page, you have people comparing this to a third world country. So, yeah, that's how bad. That's where we're at, folks. We are done as a society. Exhibit 1,347,806. So, yeah, the police have, they're getting all kinds of people calling and trying to turn in their neighbors, and they really have better things to be doing. But so that's what's going on here. I'm trying to upgrade my computer. I'm using I think an Intel Pentium 2 processor with 2 meg of RAM, and this is terrible. I am working on that today, I hope, to try to get something that works. Notice the call center look. Not my preferred microphone, but that's what I have to work with today. One thing I want to ask, if you guys have any thoughts, opinions on dealing with thyroid cancer. I just found out a friend of mine who wishes to remain anonymous, which I will respect, and he found out he has thyroid cancer and is looking for some advice from the community here. And I know everyone who listens, well, most of you, there's a couple trolls out there, I think, which that's okay too. We have a program here at Tumor Tales. If you are a internet bully or internet troll, you are welcome here. We are hoping to rehabilitate a couple trolls that in my sphere as well right now. Some very angry people, and so we welcome you if you are a troll. But more importantly, we welcome you if you are one of our viewers and contributors. Like, we really encourage people to contribute to this community. If you see a topic and you have some ideas, by all means, put it in the put it in the comments. And I try to respond to as many as I can. I know I'm behind on that, and I will work on that this weekend. Summer has been incredibly busy. I decided to volunteer to coach a kids baseball team, and boy, that is a lesson in patience and cat herding. A bunch of 6 and 7-year-old kids who at least half couldn't care less about being there. So that's taken up some time with work. I'm incredibly busy. Sounds like a bunch of excuses, which they are. So we'll pass on the excuses. We've all got them. So anyway, thyroid cancer. If you've got some ideas on that, I don't know if you are in the chat. I just want to tell you, I don't know why it's not showing up. But, and bear with me a moment here. I don't know, it's not showing up. It's probably because of my Intel Pentium 2 processor and really lousy technology I'm working with here. Again, it is something I'm working, I have a replacement option. As you can tell, sleeves are not optional today. I am decided to wear sleeves, and want to talk about also. I mentioned this a couple weeks back, and I want to loop back to it. Ashwaganda. It's top of mind today because I'm out and I need to replace the ashwaganda, and I hope I'm saying that right. That's how I've always pronounced it, and I've actually never heard someone else say it. But check it out. It's an ancient medicinal herb. Apparently, it's been used for literally thousands of years, like over 3,000 years, to relieve stress, increase energy, improve concentration. There's a belief that, studies have said. Okay, I don't know the exact study. I uh, can quote it from. I think this information is coming from like Healthline. It can lower blood sugar levels, kind of like berberine, which we'll talk about a different day. There's a belief it has anti-cancer properties, something I am definitely interested in. And there's the whole metabolic theory of cancer, right? Where we've talked about that in the past, where cancer, all the one thing common to all cancers is their mitochondria is damaged. So rather than when they respirate, they don't use oxygen. That process, they use a process called fermentation. So sugar, in your blood is thought to really um, feed that uh, that growth. Fermentation is like, it's very inefficient. It takes like 25 times the energy that normal um, uh, respiratory process or metabolic processes in cells, I should say. It's a non-oxidative process. So anyway, so anti-cancer properties, the fact that it may reduce blood sugar levels might actually contribute to that. That might be the cause. Again, the jury is still out. It can reduce cortisol levels, which again, relieving stress. Cortisol is the um, stress hormone. Um, and when some people, we live in a constant state of stress, right? Cortisol, released when, say, you're a gazelle and the lion suddenly leaps out, and it's like boom, you get all this energy and you go, and your blood pressure goes up, and you run like hell, and you get away from the lion, you hope. And what do they say? You do not have to run faster than the fastest lion. You only have to run faster than a slower gazelle. Very, very Darwinian there. But anyway, it can reduce cortisol levels, again, which helps with stress and anxiety. Um, Research has found that it blocks stress pathways in rats. Um, by regulating chemical signaling in the nervous system. And I'm reading my notes here. I need a second screen. That would make things better. May reduce symptoms of depression, can boost testosterone, and increase fertility in men. That's a good thing if you're looking to make babies or have other kinds of fun. May increase muscle mass and strength. Also good for attracting a mate. Since we're on our jungle theme here, may reduce inflammation. Again, cancer and many chronic illnesses really thrive in an environment of inflammation. So that's a good thing. Lower cholesterol, triglycerides, improve brain function, including memory. That's a good one for me. And it's generally considered to be pretty safe. So check out ashwagandha. I take it regularly, pretty much daily. And it's one of my plethora of supplements and things I take to hopefully be healthier and cure my little problem here. So what else? What else is going on? Ashwagandha. So thyroid cancer. Again, if you got some comments for that, please add them. Uh, Anything. As I've commonly referred to myself as the world's largest and most optimistic lab rat. I've pretty much tried most things that people have suggested. So, and I'm still here. Never had an adverse reaction to any of it. I have to put the disclaimer out that I'm not giving medical advice. I'm not here to um, tell you what to do. Consult your trusted advisors, your healthcare professionals. But I will say, you, as always, think critically, always ask questions. If somebody tells you something, um, try to figure out why they're telling you that. Do your own research, and understand too that if you're Googling things, Google blocks a lot of those results, or they push them back if it's not the generally accepted, or the normal standard of care, or the doctrine that's out there. And let's be clear. I'm not anti, healthcare professionals. There's, millions of well-intentioned people out there who are doing great work. I just say you have, you and your body. You need to listen to your body. If something you're taking is making you feel like garbage, you need to find out why, and you need to maybe change your protocol. I don't believe there is like one magic key for each person, or that can work for everybody. You need to listen to your body. I, I have some stories on that I don't have time for today, but ask questions, trust your instincts. Sometimes get a second opinion, get a third opinion. There is there are it's like your car, right? You know, your car, you take it to one mechanic, they'll say something. You take it to a different mechanic, they might tell you something completely different. Take it to a third, you might get a third answer. So you have to really, 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 really do your diligence here. It's your life you're talking about. Nothing major there, right? Anyway, so I do have a question off topic. Does anybody understand cryptocurrency? Does anybody understand, like I understand the concept? I put a little cash into that. Uh, Not really doing much with it, but I know has nothing to do with health, but it is something I'm really curious about. We're in a inflationary cycle here in the U.S. As you know, my business is real estate, so we do some remodeling, some development, lots of maintenance on rental properties, and we're seeing we're having some major problems hiring people, and also with the cost of everything right now. And if you look at the cost of gas, it's going up. So I think a lot about my kids and their future if I'm not here, and how do I do what I can right now to protect them in the future. My wife obviously is in that equation, and also like you know the people I employ. So yeah, it's a lot to think about. So cryptocurrency, if you know anything about crypto, a good resource, let me know, because I'm really curious. I mean, I'm trying to be a responsible adult. Not always easy. If you know, those that know me best know that. And sorry if you're making comments. I don't know if I even turned them on. Again, I feel like this thing is changing, or maybe I'm just stupid. So with that, I hope everyone has a great weekend. I will try to make more regular updates. I need to order ashwagandha myself, as I am out. And if you think of something positive as pertains to thyroid cancer, put it in the comments section. I will work on getting caught up with questions this weekend, and look forward to hearing from as many of you as possible. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. My kids always tell me to say that, and that helps boost the channel and the algorithm. So with that, boom, I'm out of here. We'll talk to you soon.